I need to prove my straightness. Let me hook up with a guy.
Psst, disclaimer. LED lights are not for men. I don't care, I don't care. Yes, they are. Gay man, yeah. Well, good evening, laddies, lasses, and lasses, and welcome to The Click. Today, we're gonna do something different. I woke up this morning and feeling like a big, chunky alpha male. I wanted to go out in the woods and eat a bear with my bare hands. So to do that properly, we're gonna educate ourselves on how to be an astonishing alpha male. And we're going to use the internet and Twitter, because that is the best place to get your information from non-biased strangers. Enjoy. And if you enjoy and feel really alpha, subscribe to Click channel. You'll be super alpha.
But Click, I don't want to be a super alpha. You're super alpha! Oh, it starts off great.
Let's get into this educational video. Homosexuals are just hypersexual males. If you're a male and have naughties a lot, I promise sooner or later you will turn gay. Don't believe me, just watch.
Don't believe me, just watch.
If you have the naughties with women, that makes you gay.
Oh, you kissed a girl, that's so gay.
At least it's kind of shattering that old stereotype that men that are alpha and all that stuff should have as much naughties as possible. But you kind of went too far in the other direction, did you, fam? Amazing takes online. Take 2. Condoms are for betas. If you were a Chad, women would want your seed and never think to use condoms in the first place. You know it's true. Don't at me.
Can confirm, girls feel your aura/Chad energy and start riding you without even allowed to mention cum. And plus, your self-healing capability will destroy any STDs and cure the girl if she has one.
Yes! Yeah! Oh, at least I won't cure anyone. Holy shit, COVID.
This is just beautiful. Stay safe when you do the naughties. Only do things that you feel comfortable with yourself. Do it with someone you trust. And use protectees, for God's sake.
What is this take? What? It's not...
Here's the thing that I find the most fascinating with all this kind of stuff. When you have some friends, normal friends, you realize that most people are very similar. Like men, women, for example, we most of us want the same things in life a lot of the time. It's not like women are this alien species, just like,
oh, I just saw attractive male, time to lose all senses.
Pride, 17 reasons straight men hook up with guys. What? 14, it reaffirms your power and whiteness. So this is for white men who engage in naughties with other white men. Discusses how masculinity and whiteness are intertwined. And then leverage to authenticate men's straightness by having naughties with other men. Hey, topicy, wanna reaffirm our mayonnaise skin color? I can use this as a pickup line, hell yeah.
This is so cursed. I can't. This is like a serious article. I can't do this. I need to prove my straightness. Let me hook up with a guy.
There is no innocent friendship between a man and a woman, and whoever claims that, either he is mistaken or manipulated by the devil.
I know. You want to be my friend?
Or he descended from another planet and has no human formation. Wow, that's a wild take. Or he suffers from a serious naughty frigidity. He must A. Visit the doctor.
A. Visit the doctor.
If I think I can be friends with a woman without it being from the devil, I need to go see a doctor. I don't understand. What? It's bizarre watching shows that started between 1990 and 2000 and made it to 2010. Characters who had nothing to say. Just watch Fargo and this is a fact. In every season there was an underrated strong woman character who navigates the waters of bumbling male idiocy and triumphs. But the series was so great you forgot about it. The last season though, it's just relentless woke scolding.
Strong woman is a filthy term since it implies that women should be strong rather than a man, and she should be tough or letting it It's gay.
It's gay.
If I went out into the woods and picked up the most feral piece of animal, it still wouldn't be as wild as some of these takes. My God. You can like something and endorse something without shitting on something else. That is fine.
Women can't be strong because that means men would be weak.
No one said that. What? LED lights are not for men. I don't care, I don't care. Yes, they are. Gay men, yeah. They're just lights, they're different colors, how's that gay? To me, it's a feminine thing. Hey guys, I'm putting lights in my room, so excited to make my room glow. I love things that glow. I also like plushies. Buy my incredibly masculine plushie. It's incredibly alpha, it even has a mustache. You can find it in the description today. That's right, testosterone. Oh, Jesus Christ. The interesting part about everything like this, it's kind of like what I mentioned before. You can choose not to like something. If you don't like fancy lights and that kind of stuff, that's perfectly valid. That doesn't mean you have to invalidate it for everyone else. People do different things. People like different things. It ain't that complex. You're literally getting upsetty spaghetti over lights. My boyfriend will literally kill me if I talk to other men is a healthier relationship than my boyfriend is understanding and allows me to have male friends. Oh dear God, no. If there's someone who's very insistent on locking everyone else away from you and having you all to themselves, like to an obsessive extent, run. Run. That is a classic manipulation tactic. It's really bad.
Don't be so quick to condemn. Isn't romance just a way for men to manipulate women into a naughty relationship? You know, flowers, trip to Paris, that sort of thing. It's not about love, that's for sure. It's corny and fake, and if some women see through that, then good for them.
Experiencing things together is bad because I said so. Experiencing things together and traveling the world together is not something I would count as, like, that fake. It's like one of the more genuine things you can do. Watching old movies, I can't help but think everyone is good looking. Decades of seed oils and processed foods have ruined us. Models back in the day were so much more attractive than your average Joe today. Dear women, when men have naughties with you, they deposit some of their personality in you through the Why does that sound so incredibly odd? Having multiple men explode affects you negatively affects your psyche and personality. God designed women to be recipients of only their husband. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that you probably won't develop like multiple personalities from having the naughties with people.
Every time a white man uses naughties, he is choosing to drain strength and energy from our people's future and give it to those who wish to destroy us.
Honestly, you're kind of just giving away the strategy here. I think you'll have some people who would want to destroy you, and you just gave them the tools to do so. The strategy! More naughties! If I make this voodoo doll and do naughty stuff on it, the people's power shall drain. Plot of some weird-ass superhero movie. If you're a man with neat-ass handwriting, you have some explaining to do. I am in luck then, because my handwriting really looks ugly. I mean, you can barely read it. I'm not sure I am looking for your approval either. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that I would like to have nice handwriting. That sounds amazing.
If you can't do 300 push-ups a day as a man, you shouldn't be trying to pursue women. You are the woman.
Oh, that's just so bad. Why is Twitter a thing? Oh my God, please. I mean, Twitter is basically just giving a megaphone to random people, and a lot of the time it's just a holy shit. You could have given this to a cow and it would have said something more informative. Eating the pear? Too submissive for me, it feel gay. I remember, for example, back when I was a teenager, there was a lot of pressure about doing things early, for example, how quickly you were becoming an adult, whether that was how early you started trying alcohol or how early you started trying intimate things. And the truth is that it doesn't matter. Like, you should do what makes you comfortable, what you think is fun, or what you think is empowering, or whatever you want to do. It shouldn't be about what someone else's opinion about it is. So take your time and figure yourself out. It's not a race. It never has been. It never will be. Not in reality, not after you get out of high school. And it is okay to take it slow if you want to. I am still figuring things out that I like or don't like, and I'm really freaking old, so it's okay, believe me. Okay, disclaimer before this one, yikes. Before they turn 18, 1 in 6 boys experience some sort of naughty abuse, 1 in 4 girls experience some sort of naughty abuse.
Except for the fact that boys don't experience some form of abuse ever, and all apparent cases of male abuse are always from people who lack any understanding about the definition of such terms. Naughty abuse involves mental trauma. Males do not experience mental trauma as they are incapable of doing so. Similar to how males cannot experience emotions such as remorse and generosity, and therefore the term naughty abuse does not apply. What is it with people who's like the opposite gender are like not even human?
Anyone can experience bad things. Anyone can have this happen to. What do you do? You suck. God, you suck.
I got rejected by a girl I've been talking to for 3 months on Valentine's Day. She rejected me because she doesn't like my commitment to give my first kiss to my wife on her wedding day.
If I'm gonna go out on a limb, I would say that it's probably very different expectations of what this commitment was leading to. But the second thing, if they have different expectations of how they want the relationship to work, that is perfectly fine. You should do what you want, but if they want something different from you, maybe you didn't fit together in the first place. If you want to wait until marriage, that is fine. Some people don't want to get married at all, and that's also fine. Like, you do you. Do what makes you happy. The more happy people in the world, the better the world. The Bible calls wives to please the husband naughtily, not the other way around. One of the most submissive acts of modern men is paying any heed to the desires of modern women. Ignore them all. They are irrelevant. Until she is on her best behavior, she deserves nothing. Your partner... What the... Your partner is your teammate. What is this toxic shite? One thing I usually tell people, it's something I learned myself growing up when I had some bad experiences with people in general, whether that be friends, ex-partners, ex-colleagues, poor family members. It comes in all kinds of forms and shapes. Sharing every part of your emotions and feelings with everyone can lead to bad situations because not everyone will know how to deal with it. Not everyone might have your best interest at heart or conflicting interest or whatever it might be. But you should always have someone in your life that you can depend on sharing your deepest feelings and your insecurities and be vulnerable with. And in a lot of cases, if you have one, that is your intimate partner. It can be other people too, it can be family, it can be really close friends, but intimate partners is a very common bet. And pushing this kind of garbage is just like, oh no, you can't share it, it's massive power place, and da-da-da-da-da. Brain, do you even wrinkle? This morning my babies asked me to make them breakfast. I said, okay. Ran to market to whip this up. That looks absolutely amazing. That's right, wild gay, powdered sugar sausage. No, it's just a nice breakfast. It's just, stop it, cease. So does this man glitter. I just kind of, yeah, it's...
Why don't homosexual men enter a woman's bum instead of a man's bum? I'll tell you why. They're misogynistic. Man who is not interested in women, do me in the butt, or otherwise it's a proof that you hate all women.
What? The value of PP is going to spike. The virus affects the virus of a male's PP. This will drastically increase the alpha male, beta male divide. Women are going to start fighting for PP in order to become prego.
I can cure homosexuality.
Someone's academic claims gay men have a worm in their bum that feeds on other men's thing. Oh, okay, wow, that's an interesting take. Your academic evidence, huh? Well, I know some worm that's in there already. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, this picture pretty much explains my mood for these posts so far. My God. Why? Are these aliens probing humanity just to figure out how we function and see, like, okay, what's the appropriate social norms? Like, what is acceptable? What is dumb opinions? And trying to learn how we function? That's how I want to explain this. A conspiracy that aliens use our social media to try to find out what is appropriate to say in human context and not. I can't be the only one, right? A man has no time for happiness. Happiness for losers, I strive for peace. Happiness to me is something that isn't achieved and it's everlasting. You won't say, for example, oh, now I got this new car, for example, now I'm forever happy. Or now I'm got into this relationship with the person I love, I'm forever happy. Happiness is something that requires constant work and constant investment. For me, happiness has always been when life is heading in the right direction. Happiness isn't something I necessarily achieve with a single goal or a single achievement or whatever it might be. It's like the curve of how life is currently tilting, so to say. Do I feel like things are going in the right direction? Am I improving myself? Am I improving things for people around me? Do I get to spend time with people I have fun with and I love? Then I would say I'm in a pretty happy state. But that doesn't mean it's constant. You still have bad days. And finding that curve for your life is like the most important thing. Because when you achieve a goal, you will just look towards the next goal after that. There's always a thing after. So it's more about the journey as a whole and the curve or the feeling of where your life is heading, rather than the specific singular achievement. And then you have posts like this. They're just like Pee-pee is no happy. Happiness is for women and shit. Nope. I always thought happiness is being... I can't say that. What is this? I also dive and hunt octopi to prove my pee-pee size. I don't use a harpoon though. I just use my pee-pee. It's more than enough if you're a real man.
If a father is a simp, his son should learn from him what not to do.
This puts such a weird image in my head of someone like sitting and tossing crap loads of subs over on Twitch. Check out my Twitch, by the way. And there's a son sitting behind them, just like, oh my god, I should never do this. I'm in Cocoon, my heart's racing. I'm moments away from getting married.
Scary power, baby, try a cage fight.
Not everything in life that you can be nervous about or excited about is like physical violence. The human brain and our senses are a little bit wider than that.
A gentleman always stands ready to defend what is his. Stay away from my lady, scum.
This is from a 1960s porn magazine.
The eagle in U.S. Navy logo is wearing a mask. China, Iran, and Russia are pissing their pants laughing at us. I don't care if this is sexist. A woman made this decision. No straight man would ever have thought of this.
I mean, no, it's kind of nice. In a pant, yeah, you should use masks, people. It doesn't shrink your pee-pee.
No real man is taking restaurant leftovers home, not finishing your plate is kind of fem.
No, I do that all the time. It is amazing. If your meal is too big, you get another meal for free, and you're also kind of like saving food so you don't waste stuff, which is really good. Good for your economy, good for the environment, good for your own time because you don't have to spend time cooking, which I would expect this person to think is feminine, you know? Spending time in the kitchen, dear God, what the hell? Oh my God. Well, laddies, lasses, and lassos, that is the end of this train wreck. We have finally reached a cliff, and so I do hope you enjoyed this very interesting educational video, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and have an awesome rest of your day. Mwah.